For more than 6 decades, Sasini has relied on coffee and tea production to grow its revenue. However, high competition and dwindling of both coffee and tea stocks have forced the company to change gears in order to remain afloat.
We are going to invest on almost 500 million in our macadamia plant, which is going to be an EPZ. The demand is quite high. We already have overseas buyers who are interested, especially in Europe and the USA, and we expect to start exporting that before the end of this year.
The company is already engaged in dairy farming, which contributes about 2% to the company's bottom line. Currently, tea remains the top earner for the agricultural firm at 50%, followed by coffee milling at 25%, while coffee exports stands at 16%. Managing Director Stephen Githiga says, though coffee and tea will remain the core business of the company, diversification into macadamia nuts and avocado exports is expected to become a major source of revenue for the farm.
In the short term, we are not going to lay off any workers because we will be able to reorganize and see what are the alternative tasks that we can be able to offer these workers as we get into mechanization, which will give us efficiency and also lower costs.
Due to adverse weather in key coffee growing zones, production of the commodity last year dropped to 852 tons from 944 tons in the previous year. There was, however, a slight improvement in tea production to 11.2 million kilograms last year compared to 11.1 million kilograms in 2016.
We cannot do that unless we become more productive. Every single Kenya's got to understand that we have to have more productive workers. The court has actually ruled that we have to have more output per person on our estates than is the case at the moment.
Addressing shareholders today, Githiga said the company's revenue last year increased by 18% to 4.2 billion shillings from 3.6 billion shillings recorded in the previous year. The company plans to pay its shareholders a total of 228 million shillings. O'Brien Kimani for Business News Hour.